It's always so bright when I go from OBS to whatever I'm playing. Look at I can't wait for my hair to grow back. I had a haircut in the UK, and it was one of those, like, maybe this is something only guys do, I don't know, but like, when I'm having my haircut, and they're like, is that enough? I'm like, yeah, I just agree with whatever they say. And this dude was like going up my hair like a fucking, with like a hacksaw. I never get this much off. Never. I hate it. It makes my head look really square. I do not have a square head. No. Yes. I apologise in advance if I'm not super chatty today. I'll be as chatty as I can be, as usual, obviously. But, I just got back from having my CT scan. And they failed to stick me, like, 7 times. I've got bandages all up and down my fucking arms. I hated it. So I'm kind of grumpy. Kind of grumpy right now. I'm hoping my favourite game ever, Final Fantasy 14, will fix that. I mean, when I'm grumpy, it was this or League of Legends, and I made the right choice, I think. At least for right now, until I sort of recalibrate. I did it, but I am epic. Look at these fucking mad lads. Bunch of fucking weirdos out here. They're like that Slavic meme. Cheeky breekies. Alright. We're in Limsa. Let's polish off any and all Limsa quests. For a little bit of XP. Maybe I should, actually, while I'm here, I should do this. Edit my search info, right? I should do this. I want my rules. Oh, it's not gonna fit. I'll do. I'll just put my Twitch. There we go. Good enough. Look at this creature, this midget. Look at this guy. Oh, whoa, oh, no. What's up here? You know, the Mega Man City Pop album was not something I knew I needed in my life, but I do. I'm glad I found it. Already got that one. See, we established last time it's impossible to get to level 10 without killing something, so we're gonna have to do the kill quests. That's fine. We accept the fact that we're going to have to use our level 1 axe. I don't think that makes much of a difference. The spirit of the challenge isn't in level 1. Yes, I want to be a marauder because they are broken. Why can't I? There we go. It's me! It's me, but cooler. Not sure what his armor set is all about, though. I find a lot of the Realm Reborn characters have really weird armor sets. A really mismatched, gross armor. I kind of miss that. I think they should have just kept doing that. Made all NPCs just wear, like, random crap. I did it. I feel like a fat bitch today. I've eaten, like, constantly. I've been eating constantly today and I'm still hungry. What is wrong with me? Maybe that tapeworm I ingested earlier. I've been eating non-stop. I might be pregnant. I might be pregnant. I even had a curry for breakfast. Who does that? There's a quest. I don't strictly know if these side quests are worth it, but the money is the major reason to do them. Because without the auction house, we're gonna need all of those Alagan fucking tin pieces and everything. We're gonna need the lot. Who is this? She's a babe. Bring me a real challenge next time. I always like when I skip all the dialogue and the NPCs are just like doing emotes and shit, and I'm just not following. She was like, and I'm like, oh, this is the street lamp one. Ugh. The straightest male Vieira, ladies and gentlemen. There he is. I feel kind of bad for the male Vieira, like, you can make some cool looking characters, but it's always just fucking twinks. I kind of want to... I wish the Vieira were more based on, like, Watership Down. You know? Savage rabbits. Savage warrior rabbits. Not winks quite so much. We've got enough of those. Got enough of those in Final Fantasy 14. Don't need more. Fishing shard? I made the massive mistake of forgetting which shards I've done. I think I just need the Arcanist Guild ones. Yeah, and Hawker's Alley, okay. Flying Fetus Eater. Good name. Does this fairy seriously not take you anywhere until you're like level 10? That sucks. Teleporting in town doesn't count, because I liken it to using like the tram. It's like using the underground. All it does is save me a few seconds. There's nothing exciting to see. Will you target the right thing? God damn. Jadzia Dax. Isn't that like a character from a thing? It sounds like something. It sounds like a Star Wars character. This guy looks like he belongs in The Offspring. I'm missing the Hawker's one sit up there. I forgot it. There we go. I've made a terrible mistake. It's so cold right now. I have like heating on full, wearing my most fleeciest of hoodies. I feel like I'm gonna fucking die of heat stroke. Anything to stave off the cold right now. It's bad. I wasn't expecting, like, where I live is not supposed to be that bad. But up north, I feel bad for you. If you're up north, I feel bad for you. I'm in South Carolina and I'm freezing my tits off. I don't want to imagine what it's like in, like, Dakota. Is Colorado even alive? Someone check on those guys. Alright. After this, we'll just have kill quests. Uh-oh. YouTube, what happened? Oh, it just swapped. Okay. I did it, Badaron. They should have made him the final boss. Said, it was in my name all along. I am Badaron. You should have seen this coming. More quests? Fuck. Blacksmith Guild. There's one down here. Limsa is so bright and white, it make, like... I feel like I should turn my monitor brightness down, but then the game looks all washed out. Shit. But on camera, I look like a ghost. I'm not this white, I promise. Once we get into a proper zone, you'll see. I'm a little bit pink. T-Gromes! It'd be fun to revisit this game sometime. Now you can run dungeons with NPCs. I stopped and still done. It would be fun to start the whole thing with to whatever is current. Yeah! This game, like... While I don't really enjoy how simplified the game has become, that's why I find challenges like the one I'm currently doing. Like, you can see all the rules in the top left there. Wrong arm. In the top left, I've got the rules for my challenge. And, I'm excited, because my favorite thing to do in any game is to... How do I put this? Find mundane solutions to, like, problems that aren't really problems. I like making things harder for myself in a really asinine kind of way. I think it's just the way I like to experience things in a way that I'm fairly confident most people haven't already done. Like, I like my problems to be unique, you know? Do I have any quests in the lower decks? Oh, alright. To Middle Anoskia. How you doing, D-Gromes? This game's fine. Like, you can, if you find your own fun in it, I think it's its own different kind of fun. With Final Fantasy XI being such a huge part of my life, it was kind of... When this game came out, I was so excited. I was so excited. People tell me that Final Fantasy 14, like 1.0 was terrible. I didn't even get to experience it. I bought it and everything, but my computer just could not run it. Could not run it. And I had a fairly okay computer at the time, but everything was like moving at like 6 frames per second. I feel like that was the game's fault more than it was my computer's fault. what else? Who else wants a good slaying? You. Yeah. But I think we can have some fun with this. I think we can have some fun with just playing with the games, because it's... My biggest issue with this game is how easy it is. Right? And people go, oh, but what about Savage? I've done Savage. I've done all the way up to Savage, the Firebird Savage. I think it was the last set of Savages. And let me say something right now. Savage is not hard. What Savage is memorization of the same pattern over and over again until you get it right. The difficulty in Savage is in relying on the other players to do the right thing. That's the difficulty. There's no difficulty in, like, on-the-spot decision-making, really, or anything like that. So, I would say this game is very easy. Have any more quests around here? This game's very easy, and I have to come up with ways to make it more difficult for myself, I think, to enjoy it. Which is weird, because I find ESO really easy, but I never feel the need to do that in ESO. It might be because the PvP in ESO is really good. PvP in this game. People say the PvP in this game has gotten a lot better, and it has gotten better, but it's still not good. It's still fucking atrocious. Potato species plays 14 with direct A6. Wow. You need an upgrade, Degram. You need an upgrade. Do you want me to start a fundraiser for your PC upgrade? Don't worry, we'll get you something. We'll get you something with more than 1 gig of RAM. My boy Degram's over there playing on the original fucking Dell Inspiron. Oops. Nope, I didn't want to come this way. I fucked it! My buddy and I love doing boss fights in 11 because the reaction decision making required compared to 14 is... Yeah, with 11 there's more like on the spot decision making. Like, the bosses don't do the same moves in the same order every time. You know, there's more random elements. There's absolutely no random elements in 14. The game holds your hand in so many ways. For instance, you can't swap class until you're level 10. You can't do this. You can't do... Even the start. You start out in an instance so you don't wander off and find anything interesting. It's very hand-holdy, especially now. But with enough finagling, like we've got here, with enough finagling and enough fuckery, we can make it something different. We can split up the sum of its parts and make something different, I think. We'll see how far we can get. We'll see how far we can get by challenging ourselves. But yeah, that's the thing I always liked about 11. And don't get it twisted. Just because I'm playing this right now doesn't mean 11's suddenly not being played. I did play a lot of 11 the last, like, few months. So I'm just chilling with something else for a bit, you know? I played a lot of 11. I need a little bit of a sit down, you know? There's only so many times I can beat up orcs in Gaushpa before I think I need a rest from this. We did it. We are truly epic. Dang it. There we go. Bright orange. I love oranges, but they're the messiest fucking fruit in the world. I was saying really nasty now, it's been so long since you've seen him. Ah, mate. My puppet, absolute savage. Absolute savage. Unkillable god. I mean, I'm level 14. I think I'm ready to take on Absolute Virtue at this point. I think we're ready. Oh, pardon me. I had an early morning. But yeah, I'm not... that's not suddenly not happening. Final Fantasy XI will always be played on this channel in some capacity. It's kind of like the main game at this point. But I got a bunch of stuff I need to play and beat. Like, I need to play 9 Souls. I need to play Cassette Beasts some more. I'll be honest with you about Cassette Beasts. Legitimately, when we all played as a group and people like power leveled me and gave me a bunch of stuff, it kind of sucked a little bit of the fun out of it for me. I think I would be happier playing with people if I wasn't being given a bunch of things, because that kind of made the game a little bit. But I will go back to it. Like I just need a little bit of a. I need to distance myself a tiny bit. Is all. Stone Skin has since broken. How's that? That's vanilla. Nothing. They haven't changed fucking anything on Eden. They've changed barely anything. That's vanilla. It's a really good Stone Skin. Like, I thought it was gonna be like with the a one-hit Stone Skin, you know, like a really crappy one. Nah, really good Stone Skin. It's not as good against like Tufts. So I can't go in like solo Tufts. Not with ease, at least. And he doesn't do that much damage. But I'm thinking if I give him the bow body, the archery body, but keep the tank head, I don't know. That could be really good. But he will make a triumphant return, don't worry. Ooh. But it's not just the Stone Skin, it's also like the fact that he has like a perfect shield bash. So any enemy that like starts doing anything, like any spell or any like powerful move, he's just like bonk. Stunning shit like that is insane. He's so good. I love Puppet. I used to think Puppet Master sucked. And to be honest with you, it's still not great. Like I feel like Beastmaster would still be better in the long run. And it doesn't cost me 1,000,000 gil to fucking do. But Puppet Master's still kind of funny. I do think I would come up with a better way of doing things other than the maneuver system, though. The maneuver system is kind of... I don't know, it feels really nothing-y. You know? We did it. Next mission. We go a lower than Oskia. I do like how this game looks. Like, I do feel like this game has, you know, decent graphics and looks nice and everything. Especially if you use reshade, stuff like that, to make it pop a little bit more. Mate and I duo Beastmaster and Puppet Master from one felt like the MVP. Puppets, he always felt like the MVP. Puppet's too good. Really? Is that on current retail? Maybe, because Puppet Master got like a bunch of buffs. So maybe on current retail, like, and as well, even on like on Eden, Overload is such a good 2-hour. Puppet Master's 2-hour is insane. It's so powerful. Basically makes the puppet just like one-shot everything. Alright, let's get these quests. I think, hands down, Beastmaster will always be my favorite in terms of the Final Fantasy classes. But I've played Beastmaster kind of to death. And I also have this really awkward issue where as soon as I try and play a class, I'll see like a bunch of people in like my Link Shell chat or something being like, oh yeah, everybody's got that to 74. Or like, I just finished getting that to 75. And I'll be like, I don't want to do it anymore. I want to be the only one. I want to feel special, you know? I want to be the Beastmaster. Nobody else. Uh-oh. This is what I mean about the game being too easy. That was a level 8 mob, right? I'm level 6, and I'm wearing no armor and using the shittest weapon I can possibly get. And it still barely hurt me. That is my issue with this game. What I feel like they should have done to give this game some teeth, they did like a New Game Plus mode. Literally, there's a New Game Plus in this game. Where once you beat like all the expansions, you can go to your house and select New Game Plus. And it starts you again in a Realm Reborn. With all your levels and everything. Here's the thing. It doesn't make the game any harder. If it made all the mobs stronger, that would have been an absolute game changer. If you could New Game Plus and make the game actually harder, that would be a game changer. I would be all over that. My biggest issue with this game at this point, is just that it's too easy. And I'm not of the belief that every game needs to be a fucking death march and every game needs to be like difficult. Every game needs to be a slog. But I like my MMOs to be tricky. I like my MMOs to be more difficult. Yeah. Because I feel like if I'm going to sink a bunch of time into them, I want to feel challenged. I want to feel not like I'm just going through motions, you know? Because that just makes me feel sleepy. Alright, Loach Ruiz. Good name. You're almost as bad as the Elven. This game has a lot of stuff that I think is good and fun. I really like the mini-games and things that are dotted around, especially the Gold Saucer mini-games. They're fun. I really like some of the events. I really like the Monster Hunter crossover fight. I thought that was really cool. They should do more stuff like that. That's Scost. Look at Stammer. He's furious. He's furious right now. How cold is it, Stammer? You frozen your bollocks off yet? It's cold here. It's fucking frigid here. I don't want to begin to assume how cold it is for you. I bet Stammer's sat there right now. with icicles pouring from his fucking nose. Did I send you a screenshot? Yeah, you did. I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you. I'm gonna start a fundraiser on stream just for you. Save Stammer. Send him a fucking... You didn't? Oh, somebody else sent me some pictures of snow they've been receiving. You sent me a... Someone sent me a map that had like all the coldness on it. Collecting the cards is the trick. Yes, I really like Triple Triad. I think Triple Triad is really cool. I didn't expect... Compare Triple Triad to fucking that stupid card game and Play Online. What was that called? Triple Triad is good. It's not a particularly hard game, but that's a good thing. And I also like the collecting card aspect. Although I do wish the cards were kind of more... I don't know. You know what I would love? I would love an MMO that was entirely about cards. Like collecting cards and stuff. And using them to battle each other. If there was a card collecting MMO, that would be my favorite game of all time. And don't fucking come at me with Wizard 101, okay? Because that's not card collecting. Fuck you, Instacast. I knew it. I knew you were going to say that. I called it out before you even said it. That's not collecting cards, is it? That's just like the cards of the battle system. I want one where there's like there's loads of rare ones and shit. I want that. And I'm in a screenshot of the temperature I took yesterday morning, which didn't post to Discord. Let's have a look. Jesus! This poor guy. Stammer, don't die. You're like one of my most regular viewers. I can't do without you. I need you. Don't freeze to death, Stammer, please. Whereas, but you do have to obtain the cards to the best of my knowledge, just not just standard for me. Yeah, but how in depth is that? Like, do you know what I mean? If that's huge, if there's like 3,000 cards and it's all super like fucking interesting, maybe I will play Wizard 101. I don't give a shit. But if there's like 100 cards max and you can get them all really easily, I don't know. I want Yu-Gi-Oh MMO. Bring out the Yu-Gi-Oh MMO, baby. I want to do a raid for Pot of Greed, which allows you to draw 2 cards. I love the fact that Yu-Gi-Oh is like, Pot of Greed is too powerful. We're banning it. It's banned across all formats. And Pokemon trading card game is just like, draw 7 cards, don't give a shit. Pokemon trading card game is just like, yeah, whatever. Draw 20 cards, who cares? It's Pokemon. I did it. So currently we're just trying to get to level 10. Once we get there, we'll be happy. Whee! Once we get there, the true challenge begins. Capture the dodos. I'm on it, Chief. But card games are like my favorite. I've been told a million times by various people at this point, you should play Balatro. Balatro to me doesn't look interesting. I don't give a fuck about poker. I don't give a fuck about real card games. Last time I played like a 52 deck of cards, you know, hearts and spades and shit card game was in fucking high school. We all used to play hearts. Fuck off. I'm gonna mute Discord. There we go. We used to play hearts at dinner time sometimes. Hearts is a decent card game, but I would play it in person. I would never sit playing Microsoft Hearts. Do you know what I mean? I play card games with people in person, like proper card games, but I'm not going to sit there and play fucking... Balatro is a very definite... It looks like it, because it doesn't even look like... the art and they're not interesting to look at. Right. A huge part of card games for me is looking at the cards and be like, that is a cool card. That's why I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Even though the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game is dog shit. It's so bad. The worst card game, I would say. Easily. But because I like looking at the silly cards, I like Yu-Gi-Oh! You know? That's a huge part of it. Bellatrix is just like, here's fucking the suits. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You know? I got on my phone for free, was addicted for maybe 5 hours max, managed to beat the standard game with the first and then how it's zero. You know what people are like though, don't you? A huge part of these things is always like, everyone says it's really incredible. So I think that too. There's got to be an element of NPC brain going on there. You know? And I know people immediately spam me with the fucking meme. Why can't you just let people enjoy things? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you like Bellatrix. But I do think with any popular thing, there is an element of, hey, everyone likes this, so you have to like it too. I have no interest in playing Bellatrix. I like collecting lots and lots of cards, and I like that being a big element of fighting if possible. I don't think there's a game like... Maybe I'll look into Wizard 101. If there's a lot of cards to choose from, maybe I'll look into it. In fact, I'm going to look right now, right? Right now. Let's have a quick check. How many cards are there in Wizard 101? This was a year ago. There are 970 item cards, which currently include most learnable spells and unique spells. I'd say at least 1,000, which includes all reskins, different effects, school variations. There's also 3... We're going to be playing Wizard 101 on stream sometime. That sounds like a lot. I'll play Wizard 101. I don't give a shit. If it's got fun card collecting, I will play it. That's my favorite part of this game. It's Triple Triad. It's the kind of game where you need to choose to challenge yourself. Hang on. It's the kind of game where you need to choose to challenge yourself. The game itself, it doesn't ever truly force you to do anything differently. Alternative with Slay the Spire. The game itself is a challenge. Yeah, I like Slay the Spire. I played a good bit of Slay the Spire. I didn't play Slay the Spire 2. Is that out yet? I've seen pictures. I don't know if it's out yet. I just think it would be cool to have an MMO where you're like, instead of being like a warrior or a knight or whatever, you're all just like these card collectors. I want Card Captor Sakura, the MMO. Give me that. Give me that. MMO is such a bleak fucking landscape though. I don't want the next big one to be fucking... What is it? That shit one. I can't remember the name of it. Ashes of Creation, that's it. I don't want that to be the next big thing. It looks so fucking boring. Ashes of will one day be created. I know. It won't though. By the time it actually properly comes out, it will be so fucking outdated. It's already outdated. I mean, here's the deal with Throne of Liberty, right? I really, 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 genuinely loved the dungeons that we did. I thought they were awesome. I thought they were great. Like, really fucking good. I just hated the leveling. I hated it. I thought it was so fucking boring. But the dungeons, absolutely top shelf. As far as MMOs go. You fucking spamming Shantoto? We need to buy the Shantoto minion again. So that I can do the event in... You know that video I made? Stupid video. Speaking of stupid videos, I have the single best idea. The single best idea for a channel trailer for this channel, right? The single best idea for it. The only thing is, I have to draw something for it. So I need to wait for my artistic bone to come back, draw, and then I've got the best idea for a channel trailer ever. Watch this space. No, I'm the opposite of excited for Ashes of Creation. I wish all of that time and resources was being poured into something I could actually get excited for. Because Ashes of Creation is not it. Apparently, it's the closest thing we've had to a great MMO in years. I didn't mind leveling. I thought it's December and power through. No, I don't think the endgame would have been though. I genuinely thought the dungeons were awesome. I thought the combat was fun. I liked that there was a bunch of stuff to do. I liked the fishing. But the overworld leveling, take for instance what I'm doing now in Final Fantasy XIV, right? Same shit basically, but I find this less offensive, and I think I genuinely blame those 20-minute fucking event world things. I hated those. That and the fact that kind of like I did not give a single rat's ass about anything. At least in Final Fantasy XIV, while I don't think the story, especially in A Realm Reborn, is particularly incredible, I do still care about bits of it. Enough to where I can stomach doing things, you know? But Throne and Liberty, I'm sorry, I don't care. I did not care at all. But the combat, the fishing and stuff, I like the mining and all that stuff. All that stuff was great. What the fuck am I listening to? An alien whale? What the fuck is this? Lo-Fi Star Fox 64 remix. We'll get that. That sounds epic. That sounds fucking epic. I love Star Fox. Instacast will tell you. Remember that time I looked at my favorite picture of Star Fox jerking it? What even was that? When we were in university, there's like this... What was that? I can't remember the exact in and out of that story. Blue Protocol is allegedly going to be released as a different game, hopefully with more and better content. I would like that to be the case, otherwise I'm putting all my hopes at Arcade 2. This game's looking fun about copyright. And have you came across that? I do. I can't remember why though. There was a reason for it. And it wasn't that. No, there was a reason for that image. I cannot remember what it was though. Having good animations was adding a parry mechanic to what other standards have in game did add a lot. Yeah. I think a lot of games these days can be salvaged with adding a parry dodge roll. Make every game Dark Souls. And I know that's a meme. But do that. Because it's great. You know? It was great in Throne and Liberty. Parry timing and dodge rolling is great. Put it in every game. I don't give a fuck. I've done this whole zone backwards. I started at the end and I'm going towards the beginning like a fool. Oh no, I'm not. I don't think. Slay river toads. I can do that. I'm epic. I can do that. Did you hear about the RuneScape debacle? Old school RuneScape? They fucked up. They fucked up. They fucked up enough for me to cancel my subscription. And my RuneScape subscription has been going for like a year straight. Whether or not I'm playing it. I do know. Yeah. Oh, what are they doing over there at Jamflex? Come on, Jamflex, sort it out. Nobody's paying you $30 a month to play RuneScape. That's just not happening. I mean, it's obvious they're doing what Riot do, which is testing the waters, seeing how much bullshit they could get away with. That's what Riot do all the time. Look at the fucking Ahri skin. The moment they made bank on the Ahri skin, they were like, well, let's just keep doing this, but slightly less. $500 Ahri skin. Ooh, maybe that's a bit too... $250 gacha skins, though. Harry added just enough to make the combat feel at least a little compelling and required you to pay more attention to the game like a hotbar. Add something more than spamming the rotation ad nauseum. Yeah, I liked that about Throne of Liberty. I just thought that the process of leveling your character was just dog shit. I hated it. More than I normally do in those kinds of games, you know? I was tempted to play WoW. In fact, I think it was Kiko sent me a... I can't remember the name of the server, but there's a private server for WoW that's like a challenge server. That sounds kind of fun. I might give that a try if and when it comes out. I want to like WoW. I want to like WoW so much. But there's always something that kind of knocks me off the horse with WoW. Why is this music so loud? Quiet down, you. Sack of fleece. What the fuck did you just call me? You know, small part of me keeps wanting to play Trade Classic, just see how much time I played and how much would be pending to me. I mean, we played Classic on the channel a while ago. Only once, admittedly. Here's the thing. I wish it was Classic, but with modern animations. If they took Classic and just put modern animations in, it'd be great. But it's the fact that, like, you attack and your guy's just like really delayed and shit. It's just, it doesn't feel great, you know? This game's got terrible game feel. I was under the impression the graphical changes were still there, but didn't look at the graphical changes. I think are still there, but like the animations are all old, which is a shame. More quests? Fuck me. I mean, I'm not complaining because I need them, but still, I didn't know this zone was like Quest City. It's over here. Back then it felt super smooth. There were like some moves like very straightforward that took place on the next take. Didn't happen immediately back then. Made things a little clunkier. I don't know. It just didn't feel wonderful to me. But considering I never like I wasn't raised with WoW, like maybe I don't have a good point of reference, but it just felt kind of clunky. Maybe different classes work better. You know, maybe different classes are better for it. I'm mostly excited for the Private server, maybe. I'd play Classic if a bunch of people played Classic. I'd play regular Classic if more people did. I don't think I have the strength to play Classic by myself, even on stream. That is something I would have to play with people. Then I think I'd have fun with it. I'm really sad about New World. Like, do you know what I mean? How many times have they tried to make that game? And it just falls flat every single fucking time. Is this a game where everything has a very specific strong identity? Traveling around the world took time, so major portals of Warlock summons meant something. Rogue Pick Lagoon command, you can even unlock dungeons with it. Yeah, and that's cool. But like that's the same in like Final Fantasy XI, and you hate Final Fantasy XI. All the classes in that game are really unique and have their own flavor. There are things like Paladin, it's more buff bot if you want to play supportive. I think if I played WoW... Another part of it is... I always end up playing, like... Despite my better judgment, for some reason, either it be a friend like you, who wants to do a specific thing, or... just a wild hair. I always pick... Alliance. And I don't want to be Alliance. I want to be an orc, or a goblin, or just some little creature. I want to be a creature. And this is Clunky War Attack Simulator, where I've never had a responsive butter comparison as someone who played both back in the day. Ah, that's, you know... That's tomato, isn't it? Whee! But they're both from the same era, and they're both from, like, a time when I think there was an emphasis on giving classes these sort of identities. As soon as it became DPS, tank, healer, I feel like things became less interesting overall, you know? I mean, look at the really old ones like EverQuest, and look at... There's no I mean, there are classes that do this better and classes that do that, but they're just their class names. They're not, these are the tanks, these are the DPS, these are the... It's not quite as black and white as that. I pine for those days. And I think that's why I kind of liked Arcade at the time, because you could pick three roles, was it? And make like your own weird class. I like that. I sense a hostile presence. Prepare to be slapped. Alliance all the way from me. I don't want my capital to be a dusty canyon or a hill. Alliance had Stormwind, Nineforge, finance look at downtime. Yeah, that's true, but like... I like being a gremlin. I like being like a weird freak. You know? Real life. Art imitates life, you know? I did it. I slayed the kobolds. Are you proud of me now? This guy's called Wahoy Mahoy. That sounds like how Mr. Burns answers the phone. Wahoy Mahoy. Gnomes are weird freaks. True, but I don't want to be a gnome. I don't want to be a... What's that gnome? The one who's in that meme? Is her name like Creamy? I swear it's Creamy. I swear her name is Creamy. Am I wrong? The one in the meme of the dance where it's like, oh yeah, papa. You know the one? She's got blonde hair. Or platinum hair, I guess. Chromie. That's it. I swear her name was Creamy. I swear her name was Creamy. Chromie. Nah, mate. Creamy. Creamy the gnome. If I ever start up WoW again, I'm gonna make a gnome and call them Creamy. I think a large part of it as well is like, I don't know. I like WoW. I do. Every time I've tried to play WoW, I've enjoyed it. Just something has stopped me. Be it the fact that I was playing with friends and suddenly they're not playing. Be it the fact that, I don't know, I died in, like, we stopped playing Classic when I died to that wolf. And the thought of going through like 16 more levels was just agonizing to me. I'm excited to do this challenge in 14 right now, but we could play some WoW Classic on stream again. Why not? I'm the MMO guy. I love MMOs. I'm happy to play all of them. I don't see a reason why there needs to be like one prevailing MMO for me. I can play all of them as and when I want. The sub fees get a bit exhausting. That's why I play on private servers a lot of the time, because subbing to all of these games, I ain't made a fucking money. Is this the League of Legends champion Skarner? Oh no, that's just Skarmha. He's not as cool. I say things might go on a WoW Classic front. I do like they have a few things to liven up, so it's just the same game from 2004 or whatever. I like WoW Classic. I like regular WoW to a point. My issue with regular WoW is like that new like tutorial island, I guess, where you go through that little story. That's what I don't like about modern WoW, where it's very cinematic. Everything looks like shit, so it's not very cinematic at all. I hate that. Where every mission is like, here's a cutscene of like a gnome flying a helicopter. I don't give a fuck about that. Get rid of cinematics. Ban them. If I was fucking president, cinematics would be banned. No cinematics. Tell your story through item descriptions like Liza P. You're allowed per game, you're allowed like 2 minutes of cinematics. Tops. Whee. My vertical leap is incredible. I have set the crate of meat. The word is for leveling and doing dailies, but it's not something you care about after a certain point. Oh, the streamlining. Yeah. But that's something that I feel is true about Final Fantasy XIV as well. It's not going to be true for us because of the challenge we're doing, but for like the general player, it's the same issue. The overworld doesn't really matter. You know? I think once you introduce a duty finder into any MMO, it sucks a bit out of that game. You know, it sucks a bit of the world's life out of the game. What you gain in convenience, you lose in kind of authenticity, you know? Honestly, I don't know if Vanilla solved that either. Back in the day, I was going to sit in the city and chat for hours, explore for the sake of exploring. That's why I like the idea of, I mean, say what you will about Final Fantasy XIV, they did try really hard to get you to explore. I mean, there's things like all the different logs, the sightseeing log, the gathering log, the fishing guide. They did try very hard to make you explore, to give you an incentive to explore. The downside is, unfortunately, because we live in the internet age, people just look stuff up. So there is no real... Nobody's running around looking for the sites, you know? They're just looking them up. That's one thing I liked about ESO, was the ESO had like randomly spawning treasure chests all across the world in different locations. So you were always rewarded for kind of going a little bit off the beaten path and not just beelining to every single quest. If you did a little bit of exploring, you could find treasure chests and things, and they were actually valuable. I thought ESO... There's a lot I like about ESO. It's just a real shame that the combat is kind of shitty. And, my biggest gripe with that game is the fact that content isn't, like, level synced. So when you join a dungeon for the first time, it's your first time through the dungeon, you can bet your bottom dollar there's going to be a level 4 billion guy in your party who is just going to activate his speed boost and run and delete everything without even looking at it. And you don't get to experience the dungeon. You just walk through it. That was my biggest gripe with ESO. That's why Arcade was such a great concept, because so many player led. It's time to get involved in outside the creator developer. That's how an MMO should be. You know, an MMO should be mostly player driven. Say what you like about role players, but role players keep a lot of these games alive. So the more, like, look at Final Fantasy XIV. I'm sorry, but a massive segment of the player base, especially when the hype for new expansions is gone and everyone's beating it. It's the role players standing around in their houses looking at outfits. Those are the people who keep these games sort of going during those dark times, you know? And I think MMOs need to cater to role players a lot to maintain any kind of legacy. I made it. You can plant a tree, but the logistical way to plant the nature of what players do in the game is filling. It's something so simple had so much to think about was the game's biggest strength. Yeah. I remember really liking Arcade, but wasn't it just greed that killed that game? Nexom. I can't remember exactly what fucked that game over, but something did. Well, 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 if it isn't Ayami Sama. Baderon. I've done everything you asked, Baderon. Right, we don't need armor, because we can't use it. We just want money. It was Tryon, the very same Tryon that ran Rift? Ah, mate. Remember when we played Rift? Those were the days. I actually retried Rift fairly recently. Holy shit, that game is nothing. That game is nothing anymore. We're almost there. We're almost there. Rift was dead when we played it a decade ago. I tried it. My memory of it recently is I was a guy with a two-handed sword. I had a pet, which I thought was cool. I could be a two-handed sword guy with like a battle pet. I thought that was cool. But I was in like a big empty field fighting like giant skeletons. And there was nobody around, and the skeletons did not even do damage to me. Like, you know when you play like a modern MMO and they do like a tiny, you get hurt a little tiny bit. They did actually 0 damage to me. I don't know if I'd been inflated to be super powerful or something, but they just did not hurt me at all. And it was so boring. And I did that for like 45 minutes, and then I was like, this game sucks, and I stopped. You know which game I cannot understand? I cannot understand why people like it. is Lord of the Rings Online. I can't understand it. I've tried on multiple separate occasions to enjoy Lord of the Rings Online, and it's just dog shit. I'm sorry, it's just the worst MMO. It is so fucking lame. It is lame. I hate that game. We got the hunting log. Woo! That's huge. That's exactly what we need. Where am I going? Speak with Bronbar? Where the fuck is he? Out here? Apparently he's like on me currently. Where is this guy? Oh, he's gonna be down here, isn't he? Down here. First had a fantastic class system, but it just felt lifeless. WoW clone when we played it, I imagine it got a better end game, but that was where Release Terror, absolutely fucking game of the century. Release Terror was so fucking insanely good. What a shame. It's true that a lot of the big enduring MMOs seem to have this big RP presence. I blows mind that XI stuck around so long with no roleplayers popping up. It's amazing. It's like Edgin. I know. When Edgin and fucking Quek are the two lead fucking characters in your circle, your game is shit. I can't rag on 11 too much because I do genuinely love 11 and I always will probably play it until I fucking die or it dies. I will die before it does at this point. I'm convinced. But 11 I think is propped up by the fact that there is nothing else like it. Yeah, it genuinely is. I mean, obviously there's EverQuest, I know, but let's be honest. Nobody's fucking playing EverQuest, right? Nobody's watching the crocodiles run away from them, because that's shit. Okay? Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Let's see. Axe in the stove. Middle and Oskia. Kobolds ahoy. Middle and Oskia. We're going to Middle and Oskia, boys. But I think that's true, that role players are an important part of any MMO. They really are. Like, this fucking bitch. And I like to roleplay. I mean, role-playing is fun. You gotta remember, video games themselves, video games owe a lot, especially RPGs. What the fuck? Owe a lot to D&D, and D&D is just role-playing. So for people to want to roleplay in a virtual environment is just normal, I think. I do think it's a little exaggerated in 40. The fact that there's all those nightclubs and shit, that, I don't know. Not for me, but whatever floats your boat, I guess. Remember that time we were on stream and we looked at all the nightclubs and it was like, they had actual DJs and shit? That's bizarre. To me, that's bizarre. Oi, Ostfear. I have to bring you this report, apparently. It is I, the Naked Messenger. But I also think role-playing gives you just this other angle to look at things from. That is one of the reasons, it is the main reason why I really thought SWTOR was super fucking cool. SWTOR's whole, like, dialogue choices, like, when you're in a party, that was so cool. No other game's done that. No other game's done that since. That is cool. Being able to say, I'm gonna be an evil dickhead, and then being an evil dickhead. Good game. I like SWTOR. SWTOR's let down a little bit by having a really outdated combat system, but... Bonk. Bonk. A lot of people still play SWTOR. I thought SWTOR was really cool. If I could pick any MMO, and this is God's honest truth, right now, if I could pick any MMO to have like a really strong player base again, everyone to suddenly pick it up and start playing it again, it legitimately would be Meridian 59. Legitimately. If I could have played Meridian 59 in its heyday with a bunch of people running around, I would have been so happy. I would have been so happy. Because I love first-person dungeon crawly type games. Like Sword of Vermilion and so forth. A lot of people still play Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I know. Why? What the fuck is wrong with them? What is actually wrong with them? That game is the worst. That is the worst MMO. You ask me what's the worst MMO? That one. Not Adventure Quest. Not fucking RuneScape 3. No, that one. I cannot see a single redeeming quality in Lord of the Rings Online. Not a single one. You know, Final Fantasy XIV may not be my favourite game of all time, but I know of its redeeming qualities. I can point to things that I like about it. Lord of the Rings Online, I can't see a single thing I like about the game. The animations are shit, the art is shit, the graphics are shit, the story is fucking boring. Everything about it sucks. I hate everything about that game. Everything. I've played every MMO I can come across, I've played on this channel, okay? And let me be frank, that is the only one where I was literally so bored I could barely think. We're getting a bit spicy now. Bunch of guys. Please stop. There's so many. Alright. I said no healing, so it's time to bust out the potions. Oh my god, there's fucking thousands of them! What is this? Run away! We're taking a breather. Why is there 100 guys? Let's rest for a moment here. Are they still coming for me? That's what I thought. That's what I fucking thought, bitch. Idiot. Oh, he's invulnerable. This fate should tip us over. Leave me alone. Woo! We did it. We did it. We're finally good. We can finally do stuff. But I need someone to tell me, like, someone who plays Lord of the Rings to come in and tell me why it's good. Like, what's good about it. Because I ain't seeing it. We're standing up here. Beast gauge, we're not going to be using that. Hide it. The tragedy of it is, if we're not taking any job crystals, and we're stuck as a fucking marauder, we ain't using the beast gauge. We ain't using anything. Boom! 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 I kill all of you. That's how it's done, boys. And it's just the lore and the fact it's completely unremarkable but functional game. It really is the porridge of MMOs. You wouldn't choose it, but if you're hungry, it's there. I mean, we've done the MMO tier list 100 times on this channel, but I don't know. Some MMOs I just look at and I'm like, people find this fun? Ow. I feel quite hungry. What about old Henry, eh? Good old Henry. I love Henry. He's my favourite protagonist. My favourite protagonist ever is legitimately Jack from that Final Fantasy game. He's my favourite protagonist ever. Because he is exactly how I would be in that situation. He doesn't give a single fuck about any dialogue, any cutscene. He just wants to get to the end. He wants to fight chaos. It's all he wants to do. I love him. I love him. It has no redeeming qualities of that. It's clunky and worse than WoW. It's less updated than WoW. It has the Lord characters still enough. You get the Lord Rings on graphical state. I know. It's an awful, awful game. Did they give up on that Lord of the Rings, that new Lord of the Rings MMO? Did they give up on that? Or is that still going ahead? Alright, this time it only took us an hour and a half to get level 10. Not bad. Instead of 4 hours like it did last time. Alright, boys and girls. It's time. Oh wait, I actually need to do the level 10 Marauder quest before I can do anything else. Gotcha. One day we might finish the game if I can figure out how to balance playing it with LOL. I genuinely love Stranger Paradise, just had a fun time to play a 3 game when focus around. It's true. The thing is, as well, it's really easy. Can we is there like a super hard mode? Because it's really easy. If we could play that game on super hard mode, then I'd be happy. That's what I was saying about this game. You know how they did New Game Plus for Final Fantasy XIV? When I heard about that, I was so excited. Because I thought that was going to be Final Fantasy XIV again, but everything's harder. Like, all the monsters are harder. But it's not. And that made me really sad. Because I would love this game a lot more if I was challenged more. I did it. Oh god, he's making me do more. Just give me my reward, you fucking bitch. I hope hope this is the last quest I need to do. Oh my god, there's more? What is this? Why has Marauder got, like, the longest quest in the history of gaming? Alright, we're going to Lower Lenoskia, apparently. And for the record, when it comes to the rules, I'm allowed to use the Ethernets in town, because that just saves me time. The no teleporting rule applies to the overworld. Don't get it twisted. There might be a higher level adjustment. I remember being so tough plus at last parade. I do wish we kept up the difficulty from the start when you have no... Yeah. Because as soon as we unlock, like, all the powerful spells, we just kind of blasted ass. The bosses are the best part. The bosses are cool. The first time we fought Chaos, that was really cool. Well, not Chaos, but, you know, fake Chaos. That was really cool. Rescue Sighard. Mate, your name's Sighard and you need rescuing? Who's that guy from Soul Calibur? Not Sighard. Siegfried. Yeah. Siegfried is cool. Aw, shit. This dude's about to get wrecked. Don't worry, the big green naked guy is here. I'm on a register. Maybe I should have worn armor for the Save the Children quest. How long does this need to be? Do you know what I mean? A lot of the 14 cutscenes are like that, where it's just a lot of staring at each other. That's a great fight. So the first thing that Souls like out there. Well, all you gotta do is wait for the Elden Ring thing that they're doing. The weird Elden Ring 3-player thing. It's nice to see, but it's definitely a little less variety. I suppose putting that one into businesses. I really liked when we played Remnant. I don't know why we stopped. I thought Remnant was really fun. As you said, the Elden Ring co-op game. I will be if it's not a bunch of horsing. The horse parts are what made me dislike Elden Ring. I don't enjoy running around with a big empty field. I just don't. Look at it's molting, man. Malting, bro? You malting? Probably lol again. It's always we play a game like that for sake lol for a bit, and then we say goodbye to lol and never go back to the other game. For instance, some beacons of variants. Well, I'm down to play any of them. I think out of those, I'd prefer Remnant, but I'm down to play it. That's the thing. I'm down to play pretty much anything. It's just League is always like the simplest one to get a bunch of people to play. Do you know what I mean? That's always the issue, is that League is just like sat there like, you've got 5 friends? Hello, I'm League of Legends. Oh, there's quests. I don't want to do those right now. I have shit to do. I'm level 10. I've got shit to do, baby. Also, I had a CT scan today, right? I'm going to show you something. I had a CT scan today, right? Just like my brown t-shirt. I love brown. I actually like brown as a color. I think brown is underrated. Everyone goes, oh, brown is the color of poo. Yeah, but brown is also the color of chocolate, coffee, a good mahogany, you know, all nice things. Anyway, there's my bandage from being stuck 3 times. There's my bandage from being stuck another 3 times. Took them 7 tries to get a catheter in, because when you have CT scan, they fill your body with dye, right? It took them 7 sticks to stick a catheter in me. My arms currently are in fucking agony. Fucking agony. Sorry, I know it's a tangent. I just really wanted to vent about that. SCP I prefer to do first because I think we started Remnant. We just start Remnant again at this point. But yeah, the ease of just getting first play law is definitely its greatest strength. If it weren't, and here's the thing as well, people go, oh, League is just so easy to just hop in and play. It's not. Because the fucking people leave in Champ Select. The client takes 100 years to fucking do anything. Oftentimes you're stuck at 90%. It's not like that, loading up a game of League. Do you know what I mean? But it is still somehow quicker and easier than a lot of games. That's why I was so blown away by Cassette Beasts. The fact that the multiplayer for Cassette Beasts was just like, okay, go. Invite people. They're in your world instantly. Do whatever you want with them. It was so weird. I'm used to booting up a multiplayer game and it'd be like, have you forwarded port 47926? Well, if you haven't, then here's how you do it. Go to the port forwarding guide to do all the port forwarding. Like, fuck port forwarding. Port forwarding should not exist. Back in Limsa, Sown, I hate to do it to you, but we made a new guy. And there's a reason for that. There's a good reason for that. Reason number 1, I want him to be green. Reason number 2, I decided that if we're not going to do job crystals, because that was something we came to the agreement of during last stream. No job crystals. The best job for me is going to be Marauder. So I wanted to make a Marauder, which means being in Limsa. And since we agreed I could use the level 1 axe anyway, it's fine. We just got level 10 in Limsa. Whee! Right. Guildmaster. Oh, I have to do this one as well, don't I? Fuck. That quest was so long. Why is there another one? Slay Galagos. Where's that? Lower than Oskia. Okay. Again. We were going on Discord and saying LOL is ways to say, okay, want to play SOP, but only 3 of us can play it. We're not sure how much longer the game was. It's true, right? That is true. But I also think there can be a limit. Like, I also think there can be, like, some days you'd be like, we're all going to play, 3 of us are going to play SOP. Yeah? Like, you're currently doing your ranked grind. And that's, you know, no one has an issue with that. No one's like, oh, this fucking guy's not playing League of Legends with us. There's no reason why 3 of us can't play SOP and other people can play League. There's enough people where we can all play something different. And then on other days, we could all play League, and then so on and so forth. I don't think it needs to be like this set in stone, this is the current thing we're doing. I think it can be like water, you know? Be like water, my friend. I think it can be that way. I don't see any reason why not. I'll do my pirate software impersonation. It could be anything you want, dude. Anything you want, dude. Just relax. Just relax, dude. Listen to your heart. Okay? That's just my Asmongold impression. Except with Asmongold, it would just be eyebrows raised as he says, money? I don't know what to do about money. I'm a multi-billionaire. I don't know what to do with that. See what like people make it. Let's see the fancy choose right. Just just let me know. My general rule of thumb is 9 times out of 10, I will do anything. I play games for fun. I don't really necessarily care what it... There will be days where I'm like, I don't feel that today. But as a general rule of thumb, I'll play pretty much anything. Except Dark and Darker. That is the worst game I've ever played in my life. So, I respect the idea of going no job stone, but man, it sounds more dull than challenging. We'll see. Like, so, we're gonna see. If it becomes boring, I'll stop. Yeah, I'm not, like, gonna force myself to do something that's boring. But I want to see, like, exactly how many things we can pile on and see what we can get away with. And we'll just keep the ones that are fun, and we'll get rid of the ones that aren't. You know? I want to see how far we can get without a job stone, though. I think that'd be interesting. But eventually, make no mistake, there will eventually come a point where we probably need a job stone, right? So, like, there will probably be a point where we need a healer, probably. I imagine there's going to be a point where we need that. Honestly, I legitimately think, as a warrior especially, you could do all of the content in the game currently, except Savage, without a healer, if you were allowed to just take a 3rd DPS. If you could build a party that was tank and 3 DPS, I think you'd be fine. Healer is that shit. I think you would be fine. The issue is, the game won't let you. You can't do content as tank and 3 DPS. It won't let you. You have to have a balanced party, or a one of those, like, weirdo parties. I don't know if you can do it as a weirdo party. If I could get 3 DPS to play with me, that'd be great, but I don't have 3 DPS playing with me right now. In pre-mates? Yeah, you need pre-mates for that, and I don't have one, so... It's sad that healer is so fucked in this game. Healer is genuinely so pointless in this game. Yeah? And it's the way the combat system is, the way that in challenging content, it is literally either you are one-shotted or you are fine. There is... Being alive in this game, or your health in this game, is so binary that healers are kind of pointless. Thanks, Aspen Software. Did I work at Blizzard? Yeah, dude. Dude, I worked at Blizzard, dude. Yeah. Dude, I worked at Blizzard. And, hang on. You're gonna do I'll do my pirate software impression. I'll do my pirate software impression. Hang on. Wait. There we go. Oh shit. Can he not capture paint? How does he capture paint? It's kind of doing it, but not quite. How'd you capture paint? It must not be paint. Maybe it's a game? Ah, fuck it. Who cares? You get the idea. Turn your base up the highest level, then double that. I love that he fakes his voice. I love that. That is such a not narcissist. That's such a, like, weak-willed thing to do. It really is. You get extra wave of stop killing games. It's still just volleyball spoke that into obscurity by shitting on it with false info. I do believe, okay, you know, the current thing with him, you know, where it's like, he abandoned that group in WoW and they died and they're all blaming him. I do feel like that's kind of a nothing burger. That's kind of a... That's not something that I would hate somebody over or ostracize somebody over, it's like, okay, that sucked and it's kind of shitty, but I don't think it's worth all of the hate. But then what happened is, naturally, because of that thing, 1,000,001 other things suddenly got unearthed. Yeah? Suddenly, people went on the big old witch hunt they always go on. And now there's all these... But here's the thing with him. It's the same deal as... With me, personally, it's the same deal as, like, Boogie2988, right? Remember how he was, like, this positive, super positive guy? And he got... everyone realized he was a piece of shit? Same deal, but on a smaller scale. Anyone who gives off that whole super positive, you know, dude, that kind... I'm always very skeptical. Because nobody's like that. Nobody is like that. I'm sorry, they're just not. You can be positive and upbeat and cheerful. Yeah, absolutely. But nobody is like that 24/7. Nobody. So, if they are, you get it under the impression that that's a persona. And I don't trust personas. Yeah. I don't even like JRPGs. I don't trust personas. Is quintupling down on it is just wild? Yeah. It's the sort of thing where, legitimately, if I had done that, it would have been, look, what I did was shitty. I'm sorry. You know, in the heat of the moment, I panicked. I didn't want to lose my character that I'd put so much effort. Because that's the thing. There are points to it where it's, like, understandable. Yeah, you could just sit there and say, look, this is my hardcore character. I put a lot of time into him. I panicked. They fucked up and pulled too many things. You know, I just didn't want to lose all that progress because of someone else's fuck up. You know what? Anyone would sit there and look at that and go, yeah, I can see why you did that. But that's not what he did. And it makes him come across as just kind of egotistical and self-righteous, you know? Because I ain't being cute or anything, right? You give any nerd enough of a platform, they will become egotistical. Yeah? It's just the way they're coded. And I say this as like, legitimately, don't ever let me get more than 10 subs. Because I'll turn into a fucking megalomaniac. Right? It's true of any nerd. It's like, look at all the private servers, right? All the private servers for all of the MMOs, they all implode. And why do they implode eventually? Because of drama. And why is there drama? Because they're egos. Because of their egos. Yeah? When you are a nerd, quote unquote, and you maybe aren't, it's never a shared responsibility, but he just shirks it all. Yeah. It's egotistical. I never really liked the guy, but I also didn't really have a reason to dislike him. Because I was so neutral on everything to do with him, like, after this, I kind of don't like him. Because he hasn't done anything good to balance it out, in my opinion. I'm like, yeah, whatever. To me, his legacy right now is he's a pussy. That's it. Middle-Lenoskia. The givers who died could have done more to survive. I mean, exactly. There were things that could be said about the whole debacle. But the way he handled it made it seem like he's a bit of an egotistical prick. Yeah? Which he definitely is. Yeah? Some people wear their egotism on their sleeves. Look at Josh Strife Hayes, right? Whether you like him or you don't, I'm not here to judge you, right? But you cannot argue for a moment that Josh Strife Hayes does not have the most smug, punchable face in the whole MMO sphere. He is the smuggest prick, right? Regardless of what you think of his content, he is the smuggest prick. But it's so obvious that I almost don't care. Yeah? But with, say, Thor or whatever, it's obvious, but not. It's obvious he doesn't want it to be obvious. Do you know what I mean? And that's worse. But like I said, everyone's got an ego. No one has no ego. Everyone has an element of a threshold that their pride is willing to sort of reach. Yeah? I just think it's lame that you would... Your pride is tied to a hardcore character in a video game. Yeah. That's not a hill I would choose to die on. Probably faster to just kill these one at a time. I think Josh Hayes knows that full well and really plays into it. Yeah, and I mean, I don't like Josh Hayes. I think his content is dog shit. But it's a lot like, say, going a bit nuclear here. Kind of like Logan Paul in that I fucking despise him and he's a piece of shit, but they know it and they thought, hey, wait a minute, what would people pay to see me get the shit kicked out of me? I'm a boxer now. You cannot fault the business acumen. You cannot fault them playing the game. You can't argue with it. Regardless of how much you dislike him. You can't argue with it. So I can't argue with Josh Hayes, I guess, for leaning into being a smug twat. Does that make me like him more? No, not really. But I can't fault him for it. Thor I can fault because he tried to come across as... He's coming across now as self-righteous and infallible. Yeah? He's coming across as very self-righteous and better than you. He's trying to come across as better than you, and it's not a good look. Asmongold, I just dislike for... I mean, that's a whole other... I fucking hate him. Out of all of the internet people, he is my least favourite. I despise Asmongold. Despise him. Morally, despise him. His content, despise it. I despise him. Everything about him. Joshua Hayes in the lane, Thor bullies those smaller than him. Well, yeah. I watched that. There was a video about some dude who, like, over a dagger in World of Warcraft, and Thor was like bullying the shit out of him. And it's like, dude, that's really fucking cringe. Like, imagine bullying someone over a video game. Like, fuck me, dude. But my point is this, right? Me sitting here right now being like, imagine bullying someone over a video game. Like, fuck me, dude. That's so lame. If I had 1 million subscribers, do you think I would be different? Yeah? And I'm not... That's the thing. I don't believe that I'm above my own ego. Yeah? I'm fairly confident if I had 1 million subscribers, there would be a shift in how I behave. I don't think I'd be a prick, because I try not to be. But I do think there would be a definite shift in the way I behave. It's how you manage that, I think, is important. And you can lean into it, or you can just... I don't want to say Thor is crashing and burning, because he's not. I don't think he's going to lose all that much from this. I really don't. In fact, he probably will gain from it, you know? No publicity. All publicity is good publicity. You give me the leg, no, take the loot, kick the guy though. Yeah, I would. And then I'd dox him too. I'd do all, and then I'd dox him live on stream. And tell my followers to call him. That's exactly what I'd do. We did it! We finally got the armory. We can finally be like Iron Man. We've done it. It's beautiful. So, first step. Step numero uno. We head straight to the blacksmithing guild. If Thor does it, he'd make excuse along the lines of, it goes better with my build, I calculate. According to my calculations, I calculated the build. Like, I don't do that. I don't do that. I'm the guy who tries to play fucking warrior in Final Fantasy XI with a great sword. Okay, I don't give a shit about the stats. But if it looks cool, I'm kicking you. If it's the coolest looking dagger I've ever seen, I'm taking it and I'm kicking you. Taking it, I'm kicking you, and I'm doxing you. The 3-hit combo. Whee! Alright. Here's another thing I despise. If you're going to put dialogue options in your game, yes, no, don't ever fucking make it default to no. Ever. You do that in my world order, punishable by death. Yes should be the default, always. Alright. Way of the Armorer. Here we go, baby. We're finally moving up in the world. There's a gorillion of useless dialogues in this game. I know. The one that I hate the most is if you'll be in like a 7-hour fucking cutscene and it's unskippable because there's one bit where your character has to go. And you have to make them do that. I hate that. Right. We got our weathering doming hammer. She wants a bronze ingot. Bronze ingot is copper ore, tin ore. Where's the sale? There's like a shop, isn't there? Where's the fucking shop? Isn't there a guild provisioner? Yeah, here we are. Right. First things first, we sell all of the crap we got. Even the dark matter, even the ether, don't need that. Sell all of this. All of it. Go to the armory chest, we sell the axes. All this stuff that we haven't made, sell it, because we can't use it. There. Now everything we get has to be made. You're not going to mine it? I didn't say no shops. Oh, don't say that. Don't make me mine it. You fucking son of a bitch, Son. I can't mine it. Because the mining guild is in Uldar and I can't get to Uldar. When can I go to Uldar? Do I have to unlock the airship, or can I get on a ferry already? Is there a ferry to Uldar? Or like to the other continent? So I need to go to Uldar to unlock mining. Son of a bitch. Well, while I'm here, let's unlock weapon smithing as well. It's a doozy because I can't, if I have to unlock the airship to get to Uldar, I can't progress in the main story without a set of level 5 gear because you have to do the inspection. I'll do it, but you need to give me a provision on this once, because I don't think I can get to Uldar without a set of level 5 gear. I don't think. Let me look it up. X IV. How to get to Uldar from Limsa. In Limsa, on the west side of the city of the lower docks, something called Ferry Docks. Once you do the level 15 main story quests, the story takes you. Let's try the ferry, see what happens. Let's try the ferry and see what happens. But this is why I like doing these challenges, is because it makes me do stuff that you wouldn't normally do. Like these things that are strange problems that. Let me quickly as well, while I'm here, take the weapon smithing quest. Right. So there's a ferry on the, did it say western side? Lower? Western Thanalan, there it is. Right. If that ferry will take us where we need to go, we're golden. Ferry ticketer, help me. Service to Vesta Bay is suspended till further notice, right? So I can't. I can't take the boat. I have to get. Gonna nap? Alright, son, you take it easy. I'll probably stop the stream in about 30 minutes to an hour. I've got to figure out how to get. I'm gonna have to get level 15 done. Alright, this is my one and only chance. My one and only time I'm gonna, like. Well, no, here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. I will buy the gear and then sell it immediately. So I won't actually use it, technically. I'll buy the level 5 gear, pass the inspection, and then sell it immediately. That works. Right, I need level 5 gear. Because that way, I'm also punishing myself by losing money that I desperately need. Is there an armorer? There is somewhere. There he is. Right. Leather eye patch. Hempen tabard. Leather mitts. Kex. And leather cracker. Right. I have passed inspection. Let's go do it. He's in Summerford. I can never remember middle. I need middle in Oscar. Excuse me, I'm starving. Time to eat some British snacks. Monster Munch, baby. Delicious. I fucking love Monster Munch. Benson loves Monster Munch too. Thankfully, he's asleep. So he'll never know. He'll never know. This is only a level 5 quest. Here's my thing. Why did they lock Limsa? Yeah? Why is Limsa locked? The other two nations aren't locked. You can walk from Uldar to fucking Gridania. Why is Limsa just fucked? I don't understand. Hey, Floofy. How you doing, Floofy? Can you tell me why Limsa is stuck? Seems unfair. Right, we did it. Investigate Seasong Grotto. That's gonna be a fight, isn't it? Remember, this is my one provision. I'm allowed to use these until we get fucking... Why is Limsa locked? You can't leave Limsa until you... what is it? Get level 15, which just seems so stupid. You can walk to Gridania from Uldar and vice versa, but you can't get to them from Limsa. Basically, don't start Limsa. Fucking bogey. That's what you get. I'm a professional at picking my nose. But yeah, it sucks. Let's do it, boys. Big money, big prizes. Skip.
I am the wave.
I am epic. Oh, it's, what's her face? Ishtola. There she is, boys. Start simping now, idiots. This is some riveting combat. Fuck you, frenzied mossback. Oh no. He summoned some bogeys. Do I have to fight the bogeys? I bet I don't. I'm just gonna fight the guy. I didn't have to kill the ads. I didn't even have to kill the ads. Just let them happen. Oh no, a Gooby. That's your arch enemy, Floofy. Remember that Gooby who beat the shit out of you? I do. No! I've been wrecked! That was for Floofy. That was for you, Floofy. I took revenge. Man, I am really going the extra mile with it. Oh, where's my... Hey, focus. My eyes are up here. Stop looking at my massive mummy milkers, okay? Ugh, I'd be so much more popular if I had those. I'd be the best streamer. I did it. Right, so we're not even going to attempt side quests and things. We're just going to get the MSQs done so that we can get to Ul'dah quicker. Speak with the slacking yeoman. I would, but I don't know where they are. Slacking yeoman, where are you? There's one. I don't know what I said, but it convinced him. I was like, oi. You're not you when you haven't had a Snickers. Get back to work. Is he in the house? No. Apparently there's one right here that I can't see. I hate these ones where it's like a big orange circle. He's got to be outside the gate, right? Yeah, there he is. You little bitch. He was literally hiding in the grass. It's been a long day for me. I worked this morning, and then when it was time for my CT scan, I went to the hospital. Oh, Work followed by hospital. That's shit. That's gotta be one, right? Yeah, look at this guy. Quit your jibber jabber. Here's the last one. I don't mind the quests that are like, go and do a thing. And then it's complete. The quests I don't like are where it's like, go and do a thing, come back. Okay, now go and do this other thing. And then you go back, okay, now go. I hate that. Tell me to do one thing and then give me a reward. When I used to play OSRS, I used to dread the one small favor quest. I get the meme, but that quest is fucking horrible. For that exact reason. Wait. Who's this fucking guy? What's he giving me? That's not in the spirit of the Iron Man challenge. Give me 50,000 gil. Fuck you. But I appreciate it. Alright. Confront Severin and cast doubt on his actions. Severin, you bitch! What have you been doing? Let's actually read the Severin has made off with a sack of oranges. The intention of fencing it to the goblins. Stalewern bids you to really? He nicked a bag of oranges? Just let him have them. Fucking oranges. They're worthless. They're like 1 gil a piece. There he is, look. I don't trust this guy. Look at this fucking guy. Oh, he's a twink. Oi, twink. I doubt you. What? I'm not a twink. Yes, you are. Save Severin's henchman. I'll do anything for a twink, me. Look. Goblin. This isn't Final Fantasy 11, okay? You aren't good. This was Final Fantasy 11, that would have been a dangerous fight. 2 goblins at once? Possible. I did it. I saved them all. I wonder what the twink's gonna give me as a reward. I can think of a few things. Mostly that sack of oranges. Gimme. Oh, he actually did give me the sack of oranges. Thanks. I'm gonna go make some OJ. Oh! On my last visit to the UK, I stopped off in Amsterdam. I stopped at this hotel because my flight was delayed. I can't remember the name. It's called like Citizen M or something. It's a really weird name for a hotel. But they had fresh, squeezed, like actual oranges that's freshly, properly squeezed orange with bits in it and everything. Proper orange juice. Oh my god! I don't think I've ever had that before. I had no idea it was that good. It was the most delicious drink I'd ever had in my life. I just sat at the hotel bar while I was waiting for my room to be ready, just guzzling this orange juice. So you compare that to like Tropicana, oh, it's night and day. I did it, I brought you oranges. Now I have to run all the way back. This whole teleporting thing will be a lot easier when I get my chocobo. I wish I liked Guild Wars 2 more. Because there's things to like about Guild Wars 2, but you know what I mean? Guild Wars 2 is the one that feels the most like a chore to me. I think it's just the shit combat. I did it. Alright, this is level 9. We're slowly getting there. I thought they just shaved off a bunch of MSQ. Like, made a bunch of... got rid of a bunch to make A Realm Reborn faster. It still feels like needlessly slow. Speak with Rothweeder. That's an actual Rogadin name I can pronounce. Hey there. I like your green shell suit. Obtained the black loam in the cook pot. You know what would be a cool plugin? Is there a plugin for this game? There's a plugin you can get for, I think it's ESO, where it'll read the quest text to you with like a voice, so that you get to basically understand what's going on without having to stop and read every fucking dialogue box. Those sorts of things need to be more of those. Some of us like to listen. That sort of shit is top tier. Fuck you! Give me that black loam. Oh, piss off. I just killed your whole family. And now you want a piece of the champ? Get slapped. Because if I had that plugin, it would be telling me why I'm picking up this black loam right now. I don't want to read it. Like, let's have a look. Why am I getting this black loam? You've been instructed to forge a bronze ingot with your new... Oh no, that's my loam maintenance. It would appear that Rotweeder is knowledgeable about black loam. Seek her in the orchard and ask her about this special soil. While Rotweeder knows where black loam may be found, she refuses to be obtaining herself. Why are we after soil? Why are we trying to get soil? Ooh, we need these. But this guy's already deleting them. We'll come back for them. I did it. I have the dirt. Oh my god, this is still level 9. Oh. Oh no. That's what I mean. It should be a level per quest. Let's see if we can clobber a bunch of them. Curious. Yeah, fuck them all up. Fuck them all up. This is just like playing fucking Path of Exile 2 now. Just pile them all up and beat the shit out of them. I did it, Profwell. Go get yourself a proper name. Like Iron Buns. Right, please send me back to get my airship pass. Skip. It is like a complete juxtaposition from Final Fantasy 11. You want your airship pass in Final Fantasy 11? Oh, that's like fucking next to impossible. You want your airship pass in Final Fantasy 14? Yeah, here you go. When did flying in the airship become like barely anything? Who's this? It's Corchi Querrell. What a beast. Corchi Querrell, international squirrel. That's a word that I can't say like an American. I try very hard to talk like an American, living in America. I try very hard to use, you know, the right words. Tomato, for instance. The letter Z, okay? But I say squirrel. And I'm under the, I'm to believe it's squirrel in America. Squirrel. 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 I can't say anything other than squirrel. fuck? Where am I going? The Severin's henchman. He's all the way over here. This cheeky beaver. See, but look at this. Look at this zone. Like, look at this. This is fucking gorgeous. Like, legitimately. I don't think I've ever seen this in my life. What a nice section of the map. Don't worry, Aramis. I got you. Severin's been slapped by tattooed man. Don't worry, Severin, I'm coming. What chance does tattoo... Oh god, he's scary. Tattooed man is fucking terrifying. Ooh! Fucking booted him. Oh yeah, you wanna fucking beat up my twink? You're gonna have to get clobbered for that one, tattooed man. Ah, you were more scary when you weren't grinning. Oh no. Not a golem. However, will I defeat this? I'm gonna take this to the face. It didn't even hurt. Didn't even hurt. Look at me. Look at that. Look at that dodge. If a mob is using a wind-up move with like a telegraph, it should hurt you. It should never be like 10 damage. Because what's the fucking point? That the golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer. Yeah, I'm epic, mate. See you later. I'm doing the Iron Man challenge, mate. I'm stupid. Oh, I got some mail. Don't worry, Ashtola. I did it. Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. Here, feel thing. I ain't doing that. I ain't listening to Minfilia. You can't make me. Every time Minfilia rears her ugly head, I'm not gonna bother. I think now that we've actually like met the Ascian, it might be now that we get the airship pass, or at least that's the next major thing, I think. I can't think of anything else that you would have to do before you get the airship pass. I wish I liked Zelda more than I do. I've tried multiple times, because I have a Switch. I've tried multiple times to play Breath of the Wild, and it's just so boring. Oh, but what about the one where you can make, like, contraptions? I don't give a fuck. Yeah? Because that is just toys. You're just giving toys to children, right? I want a cool action RPG, not fucking... not stickle bricks. Let me up. I did it. My pet twink is here too. back to Baderon. And then we think we're done in Summerford Farms. I think after that, it's literally going to be talk to Brotwin or whatever her name is. The Limsa leader. What's her name? Like Merlywib? I want to say Merlywib. So we talk to Merlywib and then we get our airship pass. I think that's how it goes. I really hope Baderon doesn't say, and now go to Aleport, because I just don't want to. But he will, won't he? If the next word out of his mouth is go to Aleport, I'm going to be pissed. I don't even want to be this far ahead. I don't even with this level. I'm doing this because some goober fucking Sohn came in and started bitching about my rules. Hey, you have to mine all the ore. I was quite happy to buy the copper bars myself, but no. No, we have to make it even harder. I'm not fucking riding myself hard enough. Oh my god, is that Tyrone Cash money? Oh man, that guy's famous. Famous for having cash and money. Oh, here we go. Cannot be skipped. What very innocuous thing do I have to nod to? I got my in-room. I got guild leaves. That's it. Ooh, this is called Sky High. Please tell me. Oh, the sky lift. Oh, I wanted the airship. So there's going to be a whole other zone of quests first. Fuck me. Well, I'm going to stop there because I can't be bothered to do another zone of fucking stuff. And I'm frankly starving and tired from my long day. But I'll stream some more tomorrow. I want to sort of make some good progress here because I'm having fun so far. So we'll stream some more tomorrow, probably after I work. And yeah, thanks for hanging out, people who hang out.